Hello everyone, my name is Mehpara and today I'll be presenting my topic on the analysis of Shopify, one of the world's most technologically sophisticated e-commerce platforms. I'll cover six dimensions: web technologies, e-payments, mobile commerce, CRM, cloud computing, and business intelligence. So let's get started. First of all, it's a company overview. Shopify was founded in 2006 in Ottawa, Canada, by Tobias Lutke, who couldn't find a good platform to sell snowboards online. Today, it serves over 1.7 million merchants in 175 countries and trades on the NYSE as Shop. In 2024, Shopify processed over $236 billion in gross merchandise volume and generated nearly 10 billion Canadian dollars in revenue, powering roughly 10% of US e-commerce, from solo sellers to brands like Gymshark, Hens, and Kylie Cosmetics. Web technologies. Shopify's stack has three layers. The front-end admin dashboard is built in React with Polaris, Shopify's open source design system of over 100 reusable components. The customer-facing storefront runs on Liquid, Shopify's own templating language, and the newer Hydrogen framework enables fully custom headless storefronts. On the back end, Ruby on the Rails powers the core, exposing REST and GraphQL APIs. GraphQL lets developers pull exactly the data they need, improving mobile performance. MySQL handles relational data, and Redis manages caching for some millisecond response times. Cloudflare sits in front as the CDN, caching assets close to users. Critical, since every extra second of load time cuts conversions by about 7%. Payment systems. Shopify Payments, built on Stripe's infrastructure, is available in over 23 countries and let merchants accept payments without a separate gateway. And it's one of Shopify's biggest revenue streams. For flexibility, Shopify also supports over 100 third-parties provider like PayPal, Square, and Klarna, plus natively integrated by now. Pay later options. Security is rigorous. Shopify's hold PCI DSS Level 1 certification, which every merchant automatically inherits, with the TLS 1.3 encryption in transit, AES 256 at rest, and tokenized core data. The standout stat, Shopify's accelerated checkout converts 1.72 times better than standard guest checkout on mobile. Mobile commerce compatibility. 79% of traffic and 69% of orders on Shopify stores comes from the mobile services. So Shopify designs mobile first rather than adapting desktop layouts afterwards. Every default theme is fully responsive, and touch targets follow Apple's human interface guidelines at a minimum of 44 by 44 pixels. Beyond the browser, the Shop app lets shoppers track orders and check out with the Shop Pay across any Shopify store. While the mobile admin app lets merchants manage orders, inventory, and analytics from their phone. CRM systems. Shopify approaches CRM natively and through third-party integrations. Natively, it automatically builds customer profile with order history, lifetime spends, and behavior data, which merchants can enrich with the tags and notes. In 2023, Shopify introduced AI-powered customer segmentation for creating dynamic behavior-based groups, which feed directly into Shopify emails automation, abandoned cart recovery, win back campaigns, and post purchase follow ups. For enterprise needs, Shopify integrates with the Salesforce, HubSpot, Zoho, and Dynamics 365, and over 100,000 merchants use Klaviyo for deeply personalized email and SMS marketing. Cloud infrastructure and architecture. Shopify once ran its own data centers, but beginning around 2019 migrated to Google Cloud Platform, freeing engineers to focus on customer features instead of infrastructure. GCP services include Google Kubernetes engine for containers orchestration, BigQuery for large-scale analytics, Cloud Spanner for a globally distributed database, and Vertex AI for machine learning. From fraud detection to recommendations. Cloudflare layers on top with the CDN and DDoS protection across 300 plus data centers. The playoff during Black Friday and Cyber Monday 2024, Shopify handled a peak of 4.5 million API requests per minute without degradation. Data analytics, business intelligence, data analytics, and strategic intelligence. With over 1.7 million merchants generating data simultaneously, Shopify has built real products around that intelligence. First, market trend analysis spots emerging consumer patterns across millions of merchants ahead of traditional research. Second, merchant success prediction using machine learning to flag at risk or high growth merchants to support teams can intervene proactively. Third, Shopify Capital uses revenue and growth data to make lending decisions traditional banks can't match, having extended over $5 billion in funding to date. Finally, Shopify Audience Aggregate opt-in conversion signals to build lookalike audiences that improve merchants' ad performance on platforms like Meta and TikTok. Key takeaways and conclusion. Shopify is far more than a website builder. It's a vertically integrated commerce operating system that combines cutting edge web technology, secure payments, mobile first design, embedded CRM, cloud native infrastructure, and rare data intelligence. These pieces reinforce one another. Cloud architecture enables mobile performance. Mobile performance generates transaction data, and that data powers business intelligence, and intelligence fuels financial products. The integration is what makes Shopify's strategy hard to replicate. And it's a lesson for managers to how platforms compound values as they grow. References. Sources include Shopify's 2024 annual report, Google's cloud case study on the Shopify migration, Klaviyo's 2024 e-commerce benchmark report, Shopify's Polaris documentation, and Stripe's PCI compliance documentation. Thank you for your time.